Hi, this is Vanessa. The channel you reached is Bella Bruja, and we have another magical mini.
With the time, I step outside my body. I move on.
We're going to be talking about grounding and centering and what is the difference and okay, why do we do it? So, grounding is allowing you to connect with the earth here so you can siphon some energy from the earth. Don't worry, you're not actually hurting the earth, but you siphon the energy from the earth so that you can then pull it up into your body. And centering is taking that energy and shoving it into one spot. Generally, in most practices, you're going to center it into one of two places, your heart or your third eye. That is most practices. You don't actually have to do that because you can center it, the energy you're getting from your grounding. You can center it in other places, your hands. You can center it into your throat, into your crown, into your root, into your sacral or sex chakra, into your stomach, or into the solar plex chakra. Yes, you can even center it into your feet. And before you ask, I said you can center it anywhere. Yeah, there too. Grounding is you making sure you have the constant energy source. You're exchanging energy with earth. So as the earth is giving you their energy, you are moving out any negative energy that doesn't fit your vibes and putting it down into the earth. And the earth is then, filtering it out and bringing it back up. So kind of like a sewer system. So it's been all cycled out. It's the same thing with the energy when you're grounding. There is no poop in your energy anymore. It would be kind of gross. Earth has taken that poop, turned it into fertilizer, and has given you the high grade crap that you're looking for. And that is grounding and centering. Grounding and centering, how can you use it in your everyday life? Well, what happens when you have a moment of dissociation? We've all had it. Don't pretend. Grounding helps you get back into your body. Same thing for anxiety. Like if you're having an anxiety attack, and as someone who's had anxiety attacks and someone who has to raise somebody with an anxiety disorder, grounding is your friend because it puts you back in your body and it keeps the racing thoughts at bay. Centering is, I'm talking like there's a kid hanging on the balcony kind of situations. It keeps, as if you center yourself, it keeps out like all the extra noise that's going on around you, so you can focus on what do I need to do to keep that kid from falling off the balcony. You call 911, you grab a ladder depending on how high up the kid is, and that is centering. Centering is blocking out all the noises so you can focus on the task at hand. So yeah, it is used that is an extreme situation, but you can also use it in your day-to-day situations, such as if you're studying for a test and your friends want to go to karaoke night and you say no, so they bring karaoke night to you, but you still need to study for that test. Centering helps you stay focused to study for that test. How would you use centering in these instances when you have somebody singing People Are Strange drunkenly off key? Focus music. That is actually a fantastic technique for focusing. So that is just a couple of ways that you would do that. Now, let's talk about the why you would do this in magic.
With time, I step.
Why? I would like you to consider the fact that whenever you are taught about doing magic, the first thing they tell you is focus on the goal. Focus on the goal. Well, you can't focus on the goal when your mind is racing on whether or not you turned off the stove that is literally just downstairs. So, my suggestion is grounding and centering because it allows you to focus on the goal. Grounding allows you to pull the energy in from the earth so that you can add the energy and the strength to the spell that you need. And centering allows you to focus that energy into the goal, whether that's an abundance spell or a get the fuck away from me, you creeper spell. You're focusing on the goal. If you are not grounded and centered, your magic is going to have mixed results. I'm talking like it's going to literally be like explosive diarrhea. It's going to get in places you didn't think it could get into. And the spell might work, or the spell might go completely tits up. Either way, it is a bad day for you because the way it works may not be the way you want it to work. Or even worse, it might work for somebody else. See my episode on sacred space. So, what you want to do is ground and centering. Grounding and centering is essentially, if you've seen my episode on sacred space, creating the sacred space literally inside of yourself so that you have the ball of energy you need that you then pull out from you and bring it into your spell work. Whether you are using it to create a charm for protection or a satchel bag for love, you need to ground, which is digging the energetic roots into the earth so that you are doing this constant supply and filtering of the energies as they are coming, and centering so that you have an actual focal point of where the energy is supposed to go, like a laser. So now that you know why you want to ground and center, which is so your magic doesn't just kind of scatter everywhere like a buckshot, let's go ahead and do some meditation work for grounding and centering. Let me teach you how to ground and center.
With time, I step out.
So, how do you ground and center? There's the obvious meditation. There's 6,100 billion apps in the world for meditation, this including the YouTube channel. And they all have a meditation on grounding and centering. The one I use is Insight Timer when I meditate for grounding and centering. And that has a whole ton of wonderful, wonderful grounding and centering meditations, guided meditations for you. So guided meditation is one way to ground and center. What is another way to ground and center? Touch grass. Like literally just go out there, touch some grass. If you don't touch grass, that's okay. Stomp your feet. Just do what I'm doing right now. Stomp your feet. That helps with the grounding. Touch your hands. Grounding, especially during an anxiety attack, if you just like literally like you touch your hands, you rub your hands together, you just, that helps. And feeling your lungs expand when you breathe, that is all part of grounding because it puts you into your body and it creates the energetic connections you need for sky and earth so that you have the energies going through. Centering is a little bit easier, actually, believe it or not. It's literally just focusing on your breath. Just that's all you're doing. You're just focusing on your breath. You're not focusing on the lungs expanding. You're not focusing on anything else. You're just focusing on how you breathe. Don't think about anything else. Don't worry about like what's happening next to me or what's happening next to you or what's happening 7 million miles away. Just focus on your breath. And a mantra. I am safe. I am here. This is my body. I am safe. I am here. Visualize yourself in a safe space. That's basically like how do you is another way of centering. So close your eyes, and if you can't visualize it, like talk to yourself. It goes in with the mantra thing. So like talk to yourself about where are you, or what does your safe place look like. Is it your bedroom? If you are in your bedroom right now, awesome. Look around. If that's your safe space and you are in there right now, take in the details of your space. Keep your eyes open for this one and just take in the details of your safe space, okay? If you're not, close your eyes and describe what you feel your safe space would look like. It's a beautiful forest on a gorgeous spring day. And there's trees everywhere and butterflies. And I smell lavender and other floral scents that I can't quite make out, but the lavender is strongest. And there's a gentle breeze passing through, and it's warm, not hot, but warm. And in front of me is a tree. I'm not going to get too deep into it. You know what to do from here. But those are just a couple of ways. And again, there are a billion apps that teach you how to ground and center. There's actually a billion apps that teach you just how to ground. And I'm sure there's a billion apps that teach you just how to center. But that's how you do it. Now, if you want to learn more, feel free to reach out to me. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my subscribe so that I have motivation to put more stuff out there. Okay? All right. Otherwise, I want you guys to go out there, make some beautiful magic, and I'll see you on the other side. Goodbye.